Hello also to whoever likes Beyblade, specifically Beyblade X. I have a bunch of Beyblades I wanted to show. These are all have been modified. You know, they don't have the same stock parts. I've been spending a decent amount of time, I would say, just like figuring out what works. I got this cheap base stadium here to like test. I had to say it like that because like the railing is not the same. You know, you get what you pay for. Life goes on. Anyways, let's get started. So, hopefully this helps somebody out there that like maybe you're like me who just got into Beyblade. And for me, I just got like a bunch of stuff. And to be honest with you, I have been using Google's like Gemini AI thing because it helps out so much, bro. Like literally, all you do is tell them like what parts you have, like your blade, your ratchet, your bits, and just ask it like what it would do and do some testing because you know you gotta take it with a grain of salt. It is AI after all, and yeah. So, anyways, to get things started off, we have this here. Reaper Rhino. Reaper Rhino. I actually want to bring in Fang Leon. These are my two CX blades. We have we've swapped the like the C ratchet um, off of Reaper Rhino and swapped it with the T off of Fang Leon, and it makes some pretty devastating combos. I think it makes them better when you swap. So if you're able to pick up both of these, like honestly, I would swap out the like the part that's like underneath the T for the C, and then this for the Reaper Rhino. I have a 460 Great Ball because he's supposed to be like stamina and tanky, and Fang Leon here is more like an attack balance for how I have it set up with a 360 and a U-bit. You can tell that they've been used with like how like dirt and stuff from the bottom of the bit. A little bit of wear maybe. Stun Medusa here with a 455 in a UN bit. It's pretty decent. Pretty bouncy. Likes to like go over, you know, parts of the arena. Then you have like Mel Knight here, which has also a 360, and this is a P bit. Pretty good for you know, defense and stamina. Rock Golem here with a 960 F bit. You know, we want to keep him enduring. I was actually lucky enough to get Cobalt Dragoon here. The unfortunate thing though is that the ratchet in the original, like the stock ratchet and the stock bit got like scalped if you didn't like, if I didn't say that in one of my previous videos or if you haven't checked it out. Yeah, my Cobalt Dragoon I bought off of Amazon. I kid you not, off the Beyblade store on Amazon. The ratchet and the bit were scalped. I only got the blade and I only got the launcher, so I had to make do. But honestly, I'm not complaining because to be honest with you, you can upgrade it to be better. So scalpers, please keep being stupid. Thank you. Um, anyways, Keel Shark. I have yet to get Scale Shark. It's been hard to find Scale Shark. Like, it's been, you know, a lot of you Beybladers out there already know. So, like, you know, Keel Shark was lucky enough to pick this up. But if I find Scale Shark, definitely upgrade. For right now, 455 with a L, I want to say. Yeah, that's an L bit. And anyways. Hack Viking. This is actually a pretty good attacker, not gonna lie. 455. I have a lot of these 455 ratchets just from like boxes. Like, here, I'll just show you a few. This doesn't have it, but like, you know, just been getting like Beyblades. I'm not gonna like flex on everyone here. Just, you know, just saying like, you know, with like stock products, you know, there's a lot of 455 ratchets. I mean, we have one to this, we have one on this, we have a blue one somewhere. There it is. That's already like 455 ratchets, so can't use these like on the same team. But this is just meant to build a variety of decks just to, I guess, have at my disposal just for like fun. Or if like other people want to play, you know, I have like different decks to be like, okay, pick something you want to work with and we can have fun, you know. Circle Ghost here. I actually have two Circle Ghosts. I have a green and a pink one just because color options, you know. So I also wanted to do two different variants of Circle Ghost. Circle Ghost, he's pretty cool. I like him. He's not my favorite Beyblade, but he's still pretty cool in my opinion. This one is rocking a, what, I think a 385. Let's see, it should tell us right somewhere. 85, yeah, this is a 385 ratchet with an O bit, so orb bit. So this one's good. I've noticed though, does not like run as well in the arena as opposed to this build here for Circle Ghost. This is a Circle Ghost with a 770 ratchet. Yeah, I know the height's a little bit, you know, up there, so increases burst risk. And you got an FB bit. So, I mean, this one I feel like does better, but that's just from what I've been testing with just my Beyblades here. And we got Shadow Samurai. Honestly, except for the bit, the other two parts, just the blade and the ratchet, come with the stock. I just went with the RA bit for like more aggression. Like here, I'll show you. Let it rip. I didn't really go like full on like rip. I just wanted to show you like the movement. You know, really gets around and all that. So like, yeah. All right, two more pieces we got here. This Incendio, my bad, Incendio. You can tell the pain can definitely like come off when you're like testing. Has been going through like a few days of testing, several days actually. Honestly, partially because of boredom, but like also, you know, trying to improve my skills. I've only been playing this for like a month. I'm not even joking. Actually, less than that. Now, my favorite boy. This is my favorite, like, honestly, this is my most favorite, like, Beyblade of the, like, generation. As of, like, right now. But that is subject to change based on, like, you know, new waves of, like, new bays coming out. I can't wait till I get myself an Excalibur. There's a Xeno Excalibur that's, like, pretty good. You can find a Takara Tommy version of it, like, I think, like, on Walmart or something. Like, if you go in, like, retail stores and you go in, like, their online, you know, market. But anyways, this boy here, he's really good because he outlasts most of these, if not ties for the most part. And on top of that, with that endurance of Sterling Wolf, 160 ratchet. I know 160 not the best ratchet generally speaking, and that is true. However, with Sterling Wolf, him being super stamina, super tanky, super long lasting, and the fact that, you know, this thing here clips, like, you know, they'll be here, let me just show you guys, because it's kind of an interesting mechanic that actually works over time. It kind of deteriorates your opponent's Beyblades, like, not physically, like, not like, you know, oh, my parts are broken, like, no. I mean, like, you'll see. It would be better if I showed you, actually, to be honest. So, I will play against, sure, something tanky, something not long-lasting. Here, one sec. I really need to get a better launcher. This is my best one currently. It's the Saber Samurai, and yes, I purposely put these on the opposite sides because I like the purple and black aesthetic. That's me personally. But anyways, we'll do Sun Wolf against Reaper Rhino. know exactly what I mean. We got Sterling Wolf going around. You know, like the wolf that he is, just like prowling around the opponent. Now, watch as a battle like unfolds. See that? He is tanking hits and using that 160 ratchet to get underneath and just like cripple the opponent's Beyblade. And still spinning. Like, that is why I use a B-bit 160 ratchet combination now. Honestly, I used to run the 770. The 770 was a funny gimmick because of the fact that like it went up well with like this blue thing here and it makes it like hard, but this is more efficient because this will do what you saw there with how it just like over time really cripples the opponent's Beyblade. And that's what we want for a stamina boy that does things, you know, over time. Because this boy is meant to last. As you could tell. He's meant to, like, keep spinning. And over time, I really want to get those, like, good hits in from underneath. So hence why I have the 160 ratchet here. So yeah. That's my Beyblade collection so far. I'll probably do another video once I get, like, a decent amount of Beyblades from the 9th wave and just, you know, give you guys an update video if you guys want me to do like Beyblade content. Honestly, this is something that like I could see potential, like, you know, people getting into, not for the scalping aspect, although, you know, it is a thing that's already happening. It's more so like I'm gonna do this for like players out there, and all I can say is I hope that scalpers don't just like find this video and think of it as like, oh, like, you know, these are what's good, okay, I'm gonna go and buy those. Like, I'm not making this video for the intent of that. The intention of this is just to like show you guys like what I've tested, me personally, what I've worked with, what I find works, and maybe you might learn something new about the game. Because like, for example, I don't know if people have ever thought about using a 160. You know, it's generally not good. The hype is pretty low for like 160 ratchet. You know, usually when Sterling Wolf comes to mind, you know, gets brought up in the topic, I would say like a 960 ratchet, but this is like my only one that I have, to be honest. So I figured, you know, granted, even though a 960 ratchet exists, I have too much fun with this 160. It's good, it's fun, it does the thing. Now, the last part before I get off this video, I've noticed some people out there in the community, because I've joined like community pages for like Beyblade X. I've noticed some people have like Beyblades where like the metal just breaks off, especially the Hasbro builds. Now, one sec. I don't know if either I'm lucky or if my time just hasn't came yet for it to happen, which really has me a little bit nervous for like the first like few months, because like somebody that I saw online, not gonna say any names, somebody had their Sterling Wolf like broke within like 4 months of like testing basically what I'm doing right here. So I mean, honestly, the only thing movable is this blue thing, but that's normal, that's what goes with it. So like, you know, but the thing that worries me is the fact that this is the Hasbro release of Sterling Wolf. So like, I don't know. It's hard to say. Yeah, not sure. Thank you guys for watching though. And honestly, if there's any Beybladers out there, let me know down in the comments. Like, if you guys want me to do more videos, like, what should I do? What do you guys want to see? You know, it's like a new thing, so just like testing waters here.